Coming up in this episode, man, Brandon Tatum is out there crashing out, melting down at any cost he can get. Man, this guy is just unbelievable, man. This is a follow up to a show that we produced yesterday. If y'all haven't watched that video of Brandon Tatum crashing out on Nolan Wells' 19th birthday, rest in peace, of the family letting Benjamin Crump and Reverend Al Sharpton represent them. And he just went on a whole diatribe, just crashed out. Unbelievable. So now he's having a total meltdown because Pastor Jamal Bryant is representing them as their pastor, where at the funeral he delivered the eulogy. And Brandon Tatum is so fixated on lashing out, shooting his shot, and still questioning why does Nolan Wells' family have these particular people representing them. He wants white people to represent them. And that's why a lot of people say that Brandon Tatum is the biggest coon and grifter on social media. We already know, he's already stated his claim, how he feels about people of his kind. And we've heard it loud and clear. We've heard D.L. Hewley exposing. We heard Elliot Connie exposing. We heard Trent Out Loud exposing. We've heard all these people come out and say these things toward Brandon Tatum. And he's ducking all the smoke for a person that has been in the game for a minute, very knowledgeable about being on legal teams, and Teslin Pagaro. He don't want to smoke with her. But he is melting down for anybody that is of color and is representing the Nolan Wells family. And it seems like it's a little personal because we've seen how people have done Brandon Tatum online. They have humiliated him. So I guess this is his way of firing back. But he's so fixated on who is representing Nolan Wells' family in this Nolan Wells tragedy and not really looking for answers on what really happened to Nolan Wells. So when I say he's fixated on people that are representing Nolan Wells' family and he's attacking their character and calling them out their name, but when he did that sit-down interview with them men that are so-called Nolan Wells' friends, and they had their attorneys present, why come he didn't go at their attorneys and like, why are y'all representing them? It could have been somebody else. And that's what they paint Brandon Tatum as. He goes after his own kind. You seen the interview that he had with Nancy Grace where he was real respectable. But anytime it's somebody of color, he crashes out. He goes at them, calls them out their name. So the attorneys that are representing these young men that are Nolan Wells' so-called friends, he has no problem with. He's cordial with them. He's in partnership with them. And the people that are representing Nolan Wells' family, he's attacking their character. You see how he attacked Benjamin Crump. You see how he attacked Reverend Al Sharpton. Heard what he said about some of the black leaders in our country. You hear how he feels about them. Now he has disrespected Pastor Jamal Bryant for no reason. But before we get off into that, man, y'all do me a favor. Please like, comment, subscribe on the video. And this latest meltdown just shows why people give Brandon Tatum a hard time. I want y'all to sit and listen to how he attacked Pastor Jamal Bryant's character. And this is like a dig at Nolan Wells' mother, Christine Wansley, for letting these people stand beside her in this grieving time. We heard what Officer Tatum said about why come you couldn't have no white folks at the funeral? Why come it wasn't a mixture of people? Because the white folks didn't show up. Like he said, it was at a white church. The white folks could have showed up. So fixated on why come they didn't have a white pastor. And he always talking about racism. This is the narrative that you are painting with all your meltdowns and crash outs. So let's take a listen to this latest meltdown of Brandon Tatum. Take a listen.
Here's the fool that they got associated with their family and now is doing a prayer. They can't find a better pastor than this. Let me explain something to you. Why can't they have a white pastor?
This is crazy.
This is where I feel like the racism of black people are just so prominent and they get away with it
because they got a black
and the world
pastor
is laughing at them, but in their circle, they think it's all justified. Nolan appeared that he loved everybody. Nolan's best friends were white.
What does that have to do with
Based
anything?
on all the pictures I've seen, most of his friends are the ones he hung out with and seemed to be closest with, from what I've been told, were these white boys.
What does that have to do with anything?
So in his death, why can't it be a mixed, unified funeral service?
This is crazy.
But they got only black people up there. They went to a white church, but the white people didn't get up there and do nothing. They didn't get up there and do the eulogy.
Why are you so pissed off?
And then you got the prayer thing. Jamal Bryant, there's many pastors in this country that could do a better job and it's blameless than this fraudulent Jamal Bryant.
At Jamal Bryant.
Celebrity pastor. Why can't a white person do it? Because they're racist. They'll never have a white person represent anything
How is that
regarding
being
their
racist?
family. Even though that didn't appear to be Nola's perspective.
This guy don't make no
Honor
sense.
that boy. And then y'all putting
y'all help me out.
Lord, I want to just cuss. Listen to this fool, Jamal Bryant. You tell me, does he sound like a reasonable pastor? Before we get there, let me add the fact that he cheated on his wife. He finna get in here and talk about black women. Cheat on your wife, got outside babies, was a failed pastor at Empowerment Temple, and now he's over here with Eddie Long Church. Eddie Long was diddling boys, allegedly. He settled with him.
Diabolical. Crazy work.
They got pictures of Eddie Long in the bathroom in his underwear. How they get a picture of him in his underwear if he's not sending to little boys, grooming them at his church? Disgraced, he dies, and then Jamal Bryant takes over his church. It's a bunch of foolery.
Can't
and
make
black
this up, man.
folks running to the hills to go to Jamal Bryant's church. That fool, after he cheated on his wife, that black queen you talking about, what did he do? He did a sermon and said,
I don't understand this meltdown, guys.
That's your humility. You don't step down as a pastor. You come back and say, I'm still the man. This is what the black community is representing, the black community. Not all of us, but I would say most people think this fool is like a normal person.
Disrespectful.
Roll the clip.
It's a long time for no answers. They should be, it should be cakes and candles and jokes and you old man, you're getting up there, you're going to catch up with me. That's not happening today. But you are celebrating his life.
Yeah, I'm on my way to Biloxi to a stand with Nolan's family and the larger community. On this day, he should be eating cake, should be arguing with his parents that now he's grown at 19 and should be able to come in whenever he wants.
And his cell phone should be.
And yet we're having a moment of reflection. What is ironic, Don, is that it happened on the same weekend that America celebrated his 250th birthday. And so it's a pregnant pause for our community. As much as we think that we've made strides, we're making the electric slide backwards. Mississippi is also the same ground that killed Medgar Evers and Emmett Till. And we add now to that list.
Emmett Till, 70 years ago. Was he killed in Biloxi? Was he killed in Ocean Springs? Was he killed at Horn Island? Then why are you making a comparison to Emmett Till 70 years ago to right today? And you don't have no evidence. This is supposed to be a man of God. God didn't give you no wisdom. You ain't got no evidence that nothing happened to the boy other than he may have drowned. But you sitting there pushing this stuff.
He's not pointing a finger though, Brandon Tatum.
I just can't stand these people,
boys
man.
Killed him.
I can't stand them. That boy deserves better than the way these dumb Negroes are treating him. It's all about them.
How are they
It's all about race. When he didn't live his life like that. Nolan loved everybody. Everybody loved Nolan. But you dumb Negroes are making it about race as if Nolan only belonged to y'all. And then y'all out here cheating on y'all wives and stuff. Ain't even a real pastor. Got that, man, you listen to his sermon, he talking about politics. He ain't preaching nothing that got to do with the Bible. That is just giving sermonettes. I don't know how black people fall for that. We used to be in the church, grandma with that big old Bible under her arm.
This guy
praying every day. Now you got these ignorant fools.
This guy's sad.
Reverend Jackson ain't did a sermon since 40 years ago.
That's why we keep calling him out, because he's
Come on, man. Play the clip.
Nolan Wells. And so it's really a sobering day for all of us.
Man, this guy's sad, man. I can't believe we had to sit here and listen to this bull jive. This guy's sad, man. How are you going to be throwing shots at a family that's grieving because they got certain figures to stand beside them? Like you wanted to choose who was representing Nolan Wells' family. And you attacking their character and you slandering them. And then you attacking the pastor for no reason. I don't think the pastor ever came out and said that these young men, so-called friends of Nolan Wells, killed him. They just want answers, trying to figure out what happened to Nolan Wells. And these are the narratives that Brandon Tatum is creating. This guy is sad, man. I understand why he don't like himself. Because of stuff like this. Crashing out and melting down for no reason. So fixated on wanting a white pastor who had delivered that eulogy. So fixated on wanting the white community to take over the funeral. So fixated on having white people represent Nolan Wells' family because Nolan Wells had white friends. But you're not attacking the character of the lawyers that are representing these young men, Nolan Wells' so-called friends, and these defamation lawsuits that they claim that's going on. This is unbelievable. Y'all get down in the comment section.
I see everyone in the comment section, #salute. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you will know every time I drop a hot banger. Oh yeah, just in case I forgot, tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. And that will wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Catch you on the next one. Deuces.